Hello everybody, welcome to this fabulous reading. I know that, there are times where you probably hear my voice a little bit out of whack today. Basically, I am in a cafe shop. I'm sorry for the delay, but my voice, please remember to, have your voice, volume, everything else. If you're using a computer, bring the volume up to 100% as you can. There are issues about that. I know that my voice seems to be low. It's very adequate. But understand about that. Okay, so understand about this, how it goes, and understand it seems to be. I understand that there, a lot of my viewers probably have problems with my voice, but you know what? I have a soft voice. Do not even, how it is. Do not promote the booking or anger at me. Do not whatever. Okay, a voice is a voice. Okay, and I don't want to get criticized about it. Don't even torment me about it, because if you do, you will be kicked off my channel if you do that and you keep doing it. Okay, so just be advised to all my viewers out there, not to be mean or rude, but this is how it seems to be. Okay, understand. I'm Zoe Hawks. I know how it is. If you like this channel, stay on. If you don't like this channel, get off my channel if you want. Okay, it's your choice. So, further ado, without that was my way. Basically, this is going to be a reading that I want to do. It's going to be for July 30th to August 5th. And this is just how the reading goes. I know it's going to be very interesting in how it goes. Understand how it is, understand how it seems to be, and this is the way it goes, okay? So understand about how things are, and understand it, because this is just a reading, and this is what's going on. So I know that this reading helps you. Give it a like, give it a comment, and enjoy, because this is what it seems to be, okay? So further ado, without any questioning about my own motive, basically this is what the reading goes, and this is what it seems to be, okay? Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the oracle cards, and then I'll do the reading, okay? The whole entire what's going on with your emotions and whoever you're dealing with, and yada yada yada, okay? So the first one is the dolphins, cooperate with others. That's a very interesting way, because cooperating with others, getting along with them, you know how it is, right? And this is how it seems to be, because you understand about cooperating with others is a good chance to understand that, because if you get along together, you know what I mean? So that's just how it seems to be. The next one is, there's a deer, and it says, be kind to yourself and others. That's what the deer stands for. So this is what it seems to be. You have to be kind, you have to get along, you have to do what you can and understand. This is what it seems to be. In order to do that, that's how it is. Okay? Next one. The horses. Trust your feelings. That's how it is, right? Because you're going to trust your own feelings of how it is, and you have to know that, because you have to have majority and understand that way. And this is what it seems to be. Knowing that this is just how the reading is, this is what it's going on, okay? And the next one is adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. This is what it is. It's the way of how it is, one way or another, and you have to understand that, because it's the way of knowing what to do, and it's the process to understand that, okay? Next one is failing. And understand that mistake is only an opportunity to learn. That's how it is, right? Because you have to pass the test in order to keep going, and this is how it seems to be. You have to know what to do in order to do that. You have to be appreciated. You have to know what you do, right? You have to know your weaknesses. You have to know your strengths, your weaknesses, whatever it is. But you have to understand that, okay? And last but not least is trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. You know what? That's how it is. You have your own way of knowing what to do. Have trust is ability to learn, and you have to understand that, because this is just the way it goes, But in order to do something, that's what it seems to be. Knowing that this is just how the reading goes, this is what's going on, okay? Right. So that's how it is for now. We're going to look at the past, the present, and the future, one way or another. And this is just how it is. It's a good reading, but this is what's going on. So this is just how it is, and this is a good reading. Here we go. So you have the death card that's reversed. So it means that you have no endings because you're still on what's going on. The Five of Cups represents Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. You could be maybe pregnant, maybe you're not, but it all depends on how you're feeling. But this is what it seems to be, right? So this is just the way it goes in order to do something, and you have to know what's going on because you have to believe about it. You have to know what it is. You have to see it. You have to go things. You have to go through whatever. And this is what it is. This is just the reading goes, and it's very good at what it seems to be because you have to know from that. You have to know from your strengths, your weaknesses, and it's the way of how it goes. It's in one way or another. It's the way of knowing what to do because you have to see it. You think, okay, everything's fine. You think everything is going to be going on, but this is what's going on. What's going on? So let's see. Yes, the Eight of Swords reversed because you don't have anxiety right now. You're not having that opportunity about that. The Two of Cups is upright, because you could be dealing with another Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. So you could be in a relationship. Maybe that could be interesting about that. And the Five of Swords reversed because you're not having any conflict right now. But in that opportunity, it's the way of how it goes. Because you're getting along right now, you have to know from how it is, you have to believe in yourself, you have to think about it, you have to think about how everything is, everything is just like how it is. It's like setting up a stage, right? And you have to set that stage up to understand what's going on. It's the way of knowing, it's the way of, believing in yourself. And I always keep saying this, is seeing is believing is seeing. That's all you can do. But in order to do it, you have to remember about how it is. You have limitations, right? You have to know what's going on, okay? Let's see. Yeah, see, the Nine Cups is upright. Yeah, because you're dealing with another Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. The Chariot is upright. Yeah, that's interesting with that. And you have a Hangman is upright because you have restrictions. Honestly, that's what you do because you have restrictions, right? Because you're restricting yourself. It's like, how can I do this? How can I do whatever I want to do? And it's the way it goes. It's the way of life, And when you do that, you have to know that, because this is just the way it goes. So let's see. So we have the Page of Pentacles reversed. Interesting. Followed by the Queen of Wands is upright, so you could be dealing with another Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. The Ten Cups is upright. You want everything that is like crystal clear. So you could be dealing with another Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, right? It's the way of knowing what to do. It's an outflow looking in. So I can understand that. I can understand about what's going on. What's going on here. Two of Swords is upright, because you don't know which direction you're going to take, left or right. And this is how it is. You could be dealing with another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Death card that's reversed because there's no endings right now. Because you understand about that. You think, well, everything's fine. Right? Page of Wands is upright. Yeah, because you could be dealing with another Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So there are things that you're trying to remember, and goes along with it. Let's see what's going on over here. Let's see. Rather, no, Swords is upright. Yeah, because you could be having fear, or you could be having that anxiety, or saying what I have done, or something. It's a way of knowing. Because this is just how it is. This is the way it goes. Because you have to know from that, perspective to know what's going on. From your rights, and how things are, and you look at things and you say, okay, well, I don't know what to do, but it's the way of knowing what to do. Now it comes up right, because there's fulfillment. Yeah, see? The world's upright because there's completion. Obviously there is. And the Wheel of Fortune reversed because you are having bad luck on your side. Yeah, see? This is how it is, right? Because you think that, oh, everything's fine, everything's all great, yeah. But then you're thinking, oh, wait, what's the problem here? And you think to yourself, well, I'm doing this right. Yeah, because you have the King of Cups reversed. Is there anything else that would be that? The Three of Cups reversed. Interesting. So you're not going to be into a way of knowing what to do. So I can understand this. I can understand that there was something that was happening in this situation. What's going on here? Page of Cups reversed because there's no loyalty. No, because you're not answering like there's going to be loyalty. No, you're not, because you were thinking that you're going to have loyalty, but then you're thinking, oh great, I did something wrong. See? The Ten of Wands is upright because there's burdens. Yeah, see? It's the way of how it goes. You could be dealing with another Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So, there are things that you're trying to remember and trying to understand about who you are as that people person. You have to know from your beliefs and understand that. You have to know what's going on. Seeing is believing is seeing. I always say that. But you have to pay attention to understand that. It's like paying attention about knowing what to do, rather than having someone to tell you turn up the volume, or we can't hear you, or and that's basically criticism. I don't want to get dramatized. I don't want to get critical and criticized, whatever it is. And it's very unusual. It seems to be. You have to act like to be a good viewer out there, because you have to act like that. Don't try to say to me, turn up the volume, I can't hear you, I'm using a computer. I wanted to turn up the volume by 100%, whatever it is. It's your choice. But if you keep doing it and pestering your YouTube, person as in me, as in Royale, you have to pay attention to it. I'm not being mean or rude, but you have to pay attention. Just like this reading, you have to pay attention to order to do something. In order to do that, you have to be critical. You have to be, how understanding, and you have to be who you are as a wonderful, kind person, who it is. Right? You could be dealing with another Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with another Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. You could be dealing with another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There are things that you're trying to remember, and you have to know that, because you have to believe in yourself. You think, okay, well, everything's fine, everything's standing, what have you. But you have to believe in yourself. You have to think about yourself and say, all right, I got this. I know what to do. That's how it's going. So you're almost done with this reading. So I can see this as a wonderful feeling, because you have to know what's going on. Then you think to yourself, okay, well, I got this. I know what to do. So you think that what's going on. Now, but this fulfillment card, completion and burdens, I'll look at those. see. Yeah, the 8 of Cups reversed. Yeah. Something happening. 10 of Pentacles is where you could be dealing with another Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. The 3 of Wands is upright, yeah, because there's communication. Right? That's how it is, right? Because you're going to get that perspective. So I know what's going on here. I know what's going on. So let's see. Now, Pentacles is upright. Yeah, because you're dealing with another Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. See all this, you think, okay, everything's fine. You think everything is a good way of knowing what to do. Right? Because you have to believe about yourself. Believe that you can do it, and understand that. It's the way of knowing what to do in order to do it. Do you see this? I do see it. It's the way of knowing what to do, and you have to understand that. Believe that you can do it, as long as it needs to. Because at the bottom of this deck, 8 of Wands reversed. Yeah, see? You have the 7 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is upright. Yeah, see? Because we're going to have good luck, because we're going to have communication. And then you have the Strength card reversed because you have no strength left. Do you see what I'm getting at? Yeah. You see how everything is, right? This is not like how it is, but this is the way it goes. It's a good reading so far. It is a good reading. Now look at the bottom here. Let's see. 7 of Swords reversed because there's no deceit. No, not what I can think of. 6 of Swords reversed because there's no movement. Not right now. The Star is upright because there's inspiration. Yeah, see? 2 of Swords is upright because you're in the crossroads. You have the Hangman reversed because there's no stillness. No. But then you have the 3 of Swords is upright because there's heartbreak. Yeah, see? Right, because you don't know which direction you're going to take, left or right. You know if you wish upon something you're going to have, you're going to know that. And then you have the 3 of Swords is upright because you have heartbreak. Yes, it's a pain in the butt, but that's how it is. And then you have the 4 of Swords is upright because there's recuperation. So you're going to have that. You're going to have that sensibility to know what's going on. And this is what's going on. This is the way of knowing what to do. It's the way of having pleasure to understand that. And at the bottom of here, okay, 1 is upright, so you could be dealing with another Leo. 9 of Wands is upright because, you could be dealing with another Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. The Magician is upright because you could be like how you got this, I know what to do with it. That's how it seems to be. Right, because you could be having skill or you could do whatever you want to do. That's how it seems to be. And the Strength is reversed because you have no strength. Right, because you're going to recuperate. You're going to have that way of knowing what to do. This is what it seems to be. So I know that this reading is going to be helping you understand this, and this is what I have for you. So I hope that this reading helps you give it a like, give it a comment, and understand this, because this is what it seems to be. So I know that there is a way of knowing what to do, and this is what it seems to be. So I know what's going on, and this is how it is. So thank you so much. Enjoy what's going on, and this is what it seems to be. So thank you very much. Have a wonderful day to all, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much, and enjoy. Okay? So thank you so much. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye for now. See you next time. Thanks. Bye.